Welcome, respected friends. Be ready. We are doing our 7 sadhanas, Vedic chanting, beautiful Aikamatya Suktam from ATHARVANA Veda, mainly between the family members, close relatives, friend circle. Very, very touching, excellent prayer. We will be chanting Gautama Maharshi's Gayatri mantra in our second mantrocharana sadhana. We will have a precise common sense thought. Then Shanti, Guru Parampara Mantrocharana, Sankalpa for the Sanatana Dharma, through that for the entire universal spiritual good. Then we will chant 2 3 mantras of Shwethashwathara Upanishad as the Upanishad mantra Parayana portion. Then we will be studying Shwethashwathara Upanishad, last mantra of the last chapter. Being very important, slowly, steadily, we are trying to grasp every word of the Upanishadic mantra and Bhagavan Sri Adi Shankara's Bhashya. May all these our efforts invoke the Parabrahma Ishvara Jagannmata, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, Krupa on all of us, so that our Vyaktitva Vikasa happens, blossoming beautifully for our own sadhana pragati, and may we our presence be useful to this universe, the world. Starting with the first one, Aikamatya Suktam. Wonderful it is. Atharvana Rishi is the Rishi. Samanasya Devata is Devata. Means that particular God who negotiates, removes all differences, brings that oneness. That is the Devata. Okay. In this first mantra, individuals, whether they are in the family or anywhere, two of you or many of you, whoever are arguing with each other, fighting with each other, and that fighting even might have gone up to the Raja King level, that is even to the courts level. Nowadays, quarrels, to every level, those quarrels have gone. So, for you all, we are doing here the Samanasya Yajna Karma. Purpose, the Vidvesha Rahitya, the removal of all the misunderstandings, Vidvesha between you, along with the root causes. Thereafter, you people with Sahrudayata, with beautiful hearts, with mutual love, Paraspara Prema, may we stay together, may you all be together. Then, like the love between the cow and the calves, so too you all have that mutual love only, trust only, help only, service only, not the vidvesha by which you suffer inside, you also make mutually suffer. First mantra. Second, may the son be in line with, in convenience with, in accordance with, in tuning to the father. Anukula. So too, the mother also, father also have that beautiful coordinating relation with the children. So too, the wife with the husband and husband with the wife. See that mantra? So clear. Let there be proper understanding between son and father, father and son, children and mother, mother and children, wife and husband. What more required than this to begin with to have that peaceful, happy life? Then in the world, when we are victorious at home, you will be victorious in the world also. So this Samanasya Yajna Karma invokes that beautiful heart in everybody to understand each other, to accept each other, to respect each other, to live together each other, for each other. So very essential. So too, the brother may he not hate the sister. Sister should not hate the brother. Sister and sister should be together, not hating each other. For various reasons of ego, selfishness, jealousies, those dislikings, hatreds come, which have only one purpose of destroying our peace and beautiful relations. कोई कोई मतलब है द्वेष आदि का? कोई मतलब ही नहीं है और उसका आवश्यकता भी नहीं है, एज वेल एज रीजन भी नहीं है. So let sister, brother, brother, sister, sister, sister not have any vidvesha. Earlier, children to parents, parents to children, wife to husband, husband to wife. Here, the siblings. So to then may all of them have the same common chosen goal, interest of in the interest of everyone, and for that, all of them in coordinating way do the exact karmas, so that synergizing the effect of all these karmas, all of them prosper. And in living life like that throughout life, may they talk to each other in a Mangala Rupena, Prema Rupena, in which everybody is benefited only. Ena, isn't it? Like four sons are there. Beautiful coordinating. The wives also, all of them. Key one is in that department of procuring raw material. Another is in the production unit in charge. Third one is sales and supplies. Fourth one is managing the accounts and all the staff. All together at one goal. Example, together coordinatingly if they are doing. Everywhere, whether it's a shop, one is getting the orders, another is dispatching, third one is seeing the accounts, fourth is seeing the stock. Vice versa. And gold, somebody is getting the raw gold. Another is busy in making the ornaments. Third one is beautifully displaying them in the shop and seeing the sales aspect of it. Fourth one is managing the accounts, etc. That is how the life should be. May all of them have the coordinated work towards one goal. During that time, may they talk to each other so lovingly. They are all hints. Lovingly, you will talk only when you have the respect, love, goodwill in the heart, not disturbed by any of small little things, if at all they happen. No, like the younger brother. That day he was not well, or maybe little lazy. So half an hour late he came. The elder one can hint at him, "अरे late आया तुमने, थोड़ा काम बिगड़ रहा है." More than that, he should not entertain that vengeance or hatred. The brother also should understand. Younger, "अरे yes, what I did is mistake. Brother has hinted at me. Let me learn. Let me do better tomorrow." That's it. More than that, oh, issue khatam. Neither remembering incident, nor the bitterness, nor the ego, nor mutual misunderstandings. ये सब ही संसार है. And all of them are proof of our sheer foolishness. We are Bewkoof number one, have all the arts to disturb our peace of mind and to destroy each other. Each of us can write big books and get ignoble prizes. How to destroy my peace and how to destroy others' peace. We are experts in that. Because of our ego, foolishness, non understanding, not looking at the life in an expanded manner. So many things. Then, as the Indradi, Varunadi Devatas never dislike each other, dissociate with each other, always respect, love each other, work together in the same way, let all the people in the house with this Samanasya Yajna and Suktam, let them have all the EKATHAA with a beautiful understanding of each one's glories as well as shortcomings as well as requirements, etc. And just live as one in unit only, like the parts of the body, though separate, but all of them put together live as one unit. So, to the family as a one unit, knit well, should live. So, to You as brothers, understanding each other, helping each other, following each other with unified minds, with unified goals, with properly coordinated activities, taking the responsibility of each other. Never you be separated. May you are talking to each other also with the Priya Bhasha, the love and respectful words coming from the heart. That's how in our old ancient things we see how respectfully the younger one used to address the elders, how lovingly elders also. Up to the 90s, even in movies we could see. उसके बाद बिगड़ गया. The wife and husband taking each other for granted, no respect between any of the relations. Even the vocal respect also is gone. Gone because each one became so egoistically self-centered and selfish. That sensitivity of beautiful human life of cohesiveness is gone. अभी तो पूरा बिगड़ा हुआ है ना. The touch of life is gone. We are all living what you call materialism, living jadata only. So then I am through this yajna making you all work towards one common goal with common beautiful mental understandings. Then may you all have one place of water. See that. Don't have your own independent water things. गर्मियों में जो पानी के लिए रखते हैं ना, सब आकर पीते हैं वहां. Because why that one place? At least while going to drink the water, you are together talking for each other and helping each other. So you went first to collect water. So your elder brother came. You take water and give him first. Or the younger one came. You gave him first. So see that intention behind that prayer. Let you all have one place of water to drink. एक ही रेफ्रिजरेटर घर में. सब उसी को भरेंगे या उसी में पानी भरेंगे और वहीं का पानी लेकर. Otherwise each one becomes selfish. Cost भी बढ़ेगा. Everything will be disturbance. So too, may all have the same food sharing. Not the 10 kitchens are kept at home. That all is ego, selfishness. To transcend that is human life. We have to rise from Pashu to Manushya to the divine. When it happens? When we sacrifice the so-called our own likes, dislikes, and together. What is required for the house? What is possible in the house? वो वाला बनाया है ना. आज घर में दाल रोटी सब्जी बनेगा. Elder one decided. Everyone, yes. Not the younger one says prompted by the bahu. No, आज हमको ये खाने का मन है. See, खाने का मन is different from entertaining your own mind's desire, thereby, what do you call, thwarting or disagreeing with the elders. That's how the problem comes. Who is important? The food you liked by you, or the words of elders. This decides whether you are a growing human being or degrading, selfish, dushta rakshas. My brother said this one. Done, ho gaya. Brother is important, not my tongue, my stomach. And brother is intelligent. He, when he decides the menu, he takes everybody into account. अरे छोटे को वो वाला पोहा पसंद है. So he tells पोहा भी बनेगा आज. Think about it. That is the beauty of the life. That is what indicated. We all have one place to procure water, one type of food to eat together. So I am tying you all with one rope of love. Then, like the hub center, all the spokes around, they work together. May you all sit every day and do the upasana yajna together. So साथ में यज्ञ करो, साथ में उपासना करो, भोजन साथ में करो, पानी भी साथ में पीना. See that Aikamatya. How wonderful it is. What a strength it is. We have seen all in our childhood. But there again, because each one's little selfishness, ego grew, then they could not stay together. हमारे आंखों के सामने ही दोनों देखा हमने. Our generations have seen both. Giving up all ego selfishness Staying together also Visa. Slowly allowing the ego selfishness to come. Separating also Visa. Now the separation only. To the extent that wife will have her own dishes and husband will have his own dishes. Then why are you staying together? Therefore, they are not staying together. Gayo, they are not becoming subtler in life's beauties. Very gross. Me, Mayar Mora Toratai, Maya, which has to go away from the entire universe, has entered even in the domestic life between wife, husband, children. ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? Each one has his own TV in his own room. So they will see whatever the programs they want. It's absolutely absurd. Commonly, what you can see, that alone you should see sitting in the hall. Think about it. सारे बातें हैं अभी. It's a big subject. Then the next one is, may all of them, I am praying through this yajna that you're all inspired to do one karya only and have that samana mana. One karya, generally we discuss about the profession. Not only that, many other things. Like you want to construct a own house if you don't have so far. Then together they discuss कि इस जगह पे और इस तरह से बनेगा. So each one will have these portions. So the elder one will have his portion there in the first floor. Younger ones will have this ground. Parents will have again like that. Samana mana means all of that. और घर में शादी है, बड़े बेटे की बेटी की शादी. So all of them are samana manaska. Others say, no, I am busy, I can't attend or I will not do anything. Nothing about एक काम आया सब मिलकर करेंगे. In that way, if there are 5 brothers, sisters, joint family, 5 brothers, if they have 10 children, सारे 10 का पढ़ाई शादी सब मिलकर करे. That is the meaning of all of them having samana mana and samana karya. If they want to buy a vehicle or get clothes, सारा anything it is together. ऐसे होता था, शादी मतलब साड़ियाँ खरीदनी है, so they all go together, or the fellow with sari, he will come home. All they are spread. Then nobody will decide this I like, this I like. The younger bahu will tell the elder bahu, जो भी है दीदी, tell me what is good for me. Then she will say, तुम्हारे ठीक है. She really accepts. See that joy. And the elder one also, hey, ये कि मेरे को ठीक लगेगा क्या? Younger one says, no, it doesn't look good to you. Take the other one. She says, okay. How nice those days. Must. Elder one will ask the younger one, hey, आज क्या बना है बताओ. The younger one sometimes will say this one, and elder one easily accepts. Many a time she says, no, you know it. वैसे तो इसका बर्थडे है, आप जो बनाओ. And she makes the best thing. See, दिल मिलना है. दिल मिलना है. That is why दिल, DIL and MIL. DIL, दिल means daughter-in-law. MIL means mother-in-law. ये दोनों मिलना है. Hearts should melt and come together. Individuality should be becoming one unit, all together. Udara Charitanam tu Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Beautiful Aikamatya mantra. In the same way, through this Samanasya Yajna Karma, the food is same to you, the duties are same to you, and you all are together with each other and protecting each other like the Devatas who are together. May you all be together. This is the mantra. Now, everything cannot be told in 7 mantras. Main hints are given. People are expected to be wise to understand the approach or the reach of the meaning of these mantras. Everything cannot be detailed every time. Hint दिया तो बाकी उसके संबंध में everything आना चाहिए. And in being Aikamatya, every time, that person is important than me to me. Other also things like that. Then individualities are dissolved. Together they become one solid, beautiful, synergized unit. I really love this Suktama. Starting from the house. Then your whole office itself is a house. Same mantra there too. then your entire department is a house, whole country is a house. पूरा universe ही एक कुटुंब है, सौर कुटुंब, isn't it? The solar family, even beyond that. We're all one family. The whole cosmos is one family. Isn't it? What is that which can entertain the difference? Why should it? We're all staying simultaneously under the same roof or sky. That is enough. We're all under the on the one same earth. That is enough to say that we are one family. एक ही पानी पी रहे, एक ही हवा पी रहे हैं, तो और क्या चाहिए हमको to say that we are one? Enough. All our eyes look at each other only, ears will listen, mouth talks. समानता ही तो है ना, अलग है क्या कि आप आंख से स्मेल करते हो और कान से खाना खाते हो, ऐसा नहीं है ना. Bring that unison. That is the highest achievement. Every failure in which individuality is dissolved and as a one unit they are all facing that failure is the highest success. Every achievement and success which is individualized and isolated on any front, it is a utter failure. The day when the whole world of individuals grow to understand this sublime truth, then there are only sacrifices, not selfishnesses. There are always givings only, no taking by cheatings, etc. Wow, that is the most. It's a first step of being human. Then come the being spiritual and higher things. Otherwise, you talk all spiritual things, but live life utterly like animal, worse than animal, by being selfish and not being together. That this is the education should be given. First to the children, what is taught should be is EKATHAA. Therefore, the mutual love, respect, help, compassion. First ये पढ़ाओ पहले. Then you teach them medicine, educate, whatever. How does it matter? These are all professions. वो उसका at a gross level they take care of the things, but the life is not at the gross level only. More is the inner, the subtler. That is to be. It's a big subject. You can have a big yajna of 7 days on it. So our rishis have to this level also that in the family everybody should be together. They thought over, which is very essential. ऐसे मंत्रोच्चारण, ऐसे भावनाएं हृदय में एंटरटेन करते हुए promote always togetherness, oneness. How many things can be discussed on this topic? Om Atharvana Vedanthargata Aikamatya Suktam. Om Sahridayam Samanasyam. Om Sahridayam Samanasyam. Avidvesham Krunomi Vaha. Avidvesham Krunomi Vaha. Anyo Anyam Abhiharyata. Anyo Anyam Abhiharyata. Vatsam Jatamivagnya. Vatsam Jatamivagnya. Om Sahrudam Samanasyam. Avidvesham Krunomi Vaha. Anyo Anyam Abhiharyata. Vatsam Jatamivagnya. Om Sahrudam Samanasyam. Avidvesham Krunomi Vaha. Anyo Anyam Abhiharyata. Vatsam Jatamivagnya. Second. अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शान्तिवां वाचं वदतु शान्तिवाम् अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शान्तिवाम् अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शान्तिवाम् अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शान्तिवाम्. Third mantra. Ma bhrata bhrataram dikshan मा भ्राता भ्रातरं द्विक्षन् मा स्वसारमुतस्वसा मा स्वसारमुतस्वसा सम्यञ्चः सव्रता भूत्वा सम्यञ्चः सव्रता भूत्वा वाचं वदत भद्रया वाचं वदत भद्रया. See the mantra's power. How beautiful, Baba. पढ़ने के टाइम ही that joy is coming. मा भ्राता भ्रातरं द्विक्षन् मा स्वसारमुतस्वसा सम्यञ्चः सव्रता भूत्वा वाचं वदत भद्रया मा भ्राता भ्रातरं द्विक्षन् मा स्वसारमुतस्वसा सम्यञ्चः सव्रता भूत्वा वाचं वदत भद्रया. Fourth, येन देवा न वियन्ति येन देवा न वियन्ति नो च विद्विषते मिथः नो च विद्विषते मिथः तत्कृण्मो ब्रह्मवो गृहे तत्कृण्मो ब्रह्मवो गृहे संज्ञानं पुरुषेभ्यः संज्ञानं पुरुषेभ्यः. As devatas love respect each other, for in the same way to happen in your houses through this yajna, I am creating that samjnanam, that knowledge, that awareness, that maturity, that understanding. See the beauty, na? येन देवा न वियन्ति नो च विद्विषते मिथः तत्कृण्मो ब्रह्मवो गृहे संज्ञानं पुरुषेभ्यः. येन देवा न वियन्ति नो च विद्विषते मिथः तत्कृण्मो ब्रह्मवो गृहे संज्ञानं पुरुषेभ्यः. Keeping away all differences, united, it is called Devata Jivanam. Sometime united, sometime divided, Manushya. For small little selfish purposes, dividing is Pashu type of Jivana only. 5. Jayasvantaschittino Jayasvantaschittino Maviyaushta Maviyaushta Samradhayantaha Samradhayantaha Sadhurascharantaha Sadhurascharantaha Anyo Anyasmai Anyo Anyasmai Valguvadanta Valguvadanta Etasadhricinan एतसद्रीचीनान् वह सम्मनसस्कृणोमि वह सम्मनसस्कृणोमि जायस्वन्तश्चित्तिनो मा वियौष्ट सम्रादयन्तः सदुराश्चरन्तः अन्यो अन्यस्मै वल्गुवदन्त एतसद्रीचीनान् वः सम्मनसस्कृणोमि जायस्वन्तश्चित्तिनो मा वियौष्ट सम्राधयन्तः सदुराश्चरन्तः अन्यो अन्यस्मै वल्गुवदन्त एत सध्रीचीनान् वः सम्मनसस्कृणोमि. Aha, one of the sweetest suktams which we have learnt of late. Sixth mantra. समानी प्रपा सहवोन्न भागः समाने योक्त्रे सहवो युनङ्मि सम्यग् सम्यञ्चोग्निं सपर्यतारा नाभिमिवाभितः समाने प्रपा सहवोन्न भागः समाने योक्त्रे सहवो युनङ्मि सम्यञ्चोग्निं सपर्यत अरानाभिमिवाभितः समाने प्रपा means पीने की जगह समाने प्रपा सहवोन्न भागः अन्न भागा फूड समाने योक्त्रे सेम गोल सहवो युनङ्मि सम्यञ्चोग्निं सपर्यत अरानाभिमिवाभितः समाने प्रपा सहवोन्न भागः समाने योक्त्रे सहवो युनङ्मि सम्यञ्चोग्निं सपर्यत अरानाभिमिवाभितः. 7. सध्रीचीनान् वः सम्मनस्कृणोमि सम्मनस्कृणोमि एकश्नुष्टेन संवननेन सर्वान् एकश्नुष्टीन् संवननेन सर्वान् देवा इवामृतं रक्षमाणाः देवा इवामृतं रक्षमाणाः सायं प्रातः सौमनसो वो अस्तु सायं प्रातः सौमनसो वो अस्तु. See how the devatas being together, they have protected their hard and amruta and shared with each other. In that way, I am doing this yajna that you are together and whatever you get is amruta, you protect it and share with each other. सध्रे चीनान्वः एकश्नुष्टीन् संवननेन सर्वान् देवा इवामृतं रक्षमाणाः सायं प्रातः सौमनसो वो अस्तो सध्रीचीनान्वः एकश्नुष्टीन् संवननेन सर्वान् देवा इवामृतं रक्षमाणाः सायं प्रातः सौमनसो वो अस्तु. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Beautiful this is. Aha. We will chant today it twice or once. Then tomorrow इससे पहले वाले जो चारों दिशाओं से blessings protection का हमने सीखा, those two mantras this also tomorrow we'll chant all of them maybe 2 or 3 times. Then one more suktam will be there. Blessings to the Vatu who has become brahmachari. With that, this third kandam will be over of this Atharvana Veda. There are 9 kandams, so 6 more are there, including if you add 20 per each other, each one average, so around 120 suktams are there. उनमें से अगर आप 20-30 को not so relevant करके edit करोगे तो like so far I have not done 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 suktams. Not so very relevant. Very individualized they are. But they are having the Vedic authority. Doesn't mean we should need to practice. So they are at that level. They work very gross. तो उसको हमने avoid किया. Whatever as spiritual aspirants we need, we are doing that. अब देखो in this world of wisdom, for any achievement if you seek the wisdom will come. अगर आप चाहते हो कि मैं उसको कैसे धोखा करूं, so the wisdom is given to you how to do the धोखा, but it doesn't mean you have to do that. समझ गया ना? तो इस तरह से तो 100 if they are there, that means for next 2-3 months we are engaged with our suktams and I am going to do all of them. I will not take your permission. मैं करूं कि नहीं करूं, मैं तो मेरे लिए कर रहा हूं ना. And it is so joyful every day to learn one Veda Suktam and chant it, thereby knowing how great are our rishis and our mantras, and they are relevant eternally. And how much ever the world will develop in science, technology, this mantra of Aikamatyam in every set of people, required or not. So to the earlier ones, जो हमने कल देखा कि from all directions, the directional devatas, rakshakas and ayudhas protect me. ये तो सबको जरूरत है. ओम अथ अथर्वण वेदांतर्गत ऐकमत्य सूक्तम् ओम सहृदयं सामनस्यम् अविद्वेषं कृणोमि वः अन्यो अन्यम् अविहर्यत वत्सं जातमिवाज्ञा अनुव्रतः पितुः पुत्रो मात्रा भवतु सम्मनाः जायापत्ये मधुमतीं वाचं वदतु शान्तिवाम् मा भ्राता भ्रातरं द्विक्षन् मा स्वसारमुतस्वसा सम्यञ्चः सव्रता भूत्वा वाचं वदत भद्रया येन देवा न वियन्ति नो च विद्विषते मिथः तत्कृण्मो ब्रह्मवो गृहे संज्ञानं पुरुषेभ्यः जायस्वन्तः चित्तिनो मा वियौष्टा संराधयन्तः सदुराश्चरन्तः अन्यो अन्यस्मै वल्गुवदन्त एत सध्रीचीनान् वः सम्मनसस्कृणोमि समासी प्रभासः वोन्न भागः
समाने योक्त्रे सहवो युनङ्मि सम्यञ्चोऽग्निं सपर्यतारा नाभिमिवाभितः सध्रीचीनान् वः सम्मनस्कृणोमि एकश्नुष्टीन् संवननेन सर्वान् देवा इवामृतं रक्षमाणाः सायं प्रातः सौमनसो वो अस्तु ओम शांति 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 कल तो 3 बार पढ़ेंगे that's giving so much of feeling in the heart, that need of that oneness, unison, cohesiveness, forgetting all the differences, differentiations. आई तो ना ये जगत पूरा अभी ईगो सेल्फिशनेस एंड डिफरेंशिएशन नामक अग्नि से हर पल इतना प्रज्वलित हो रहा है, जल रहा है. Terrible it is, terrible it is. Nobody is tolerating the other one. We are allowed or we are asked to see the divine in everyone and serve with devotion, and we are seeing so much of separation with the people from others, looking within ourselves, creating within ourselves a Rakshasa and fighting with the divinity in front of us. There is nothing other than divinity everywhere. To what level of ignorance and delusion we have fallen to? This ignorance, this delusion. In wisdom, you come together. Now we have seen in Gita 18 chapter में ज्ञानम is that where एकता को देखा जाता. Ajnanam is that सात्विक ज्ञानम is ekata. Tamasic ज्ञानम is anekata. Okay, tomorrow we'll see this thing, my dear friends. Aikamatya Suktam. Do it so that your brother, children, your brothers, all of them stay together all the time. मैं पढ़ता हूँ तो all the universal spiritual organizations come together, work cohesively. Not hate each other, fight with, and create that hatred, that the spirituality religion becomes the bigger cause of restlessness and wars. That is wrong. Whoever is doing wrong, they should correct themselves. And then countries also come together. All human beings are one. Those who have wealth or wisdom, share with others. The others receive it with gratitude, reciprocate it. ऐसा होना चाहिए. It's a beautiful prayer, I believe it. Universally, everything should be one unit. We're all one. अब से ये thought entertain करो. सारा विश्व, सारा अखंड ब्रह्मांड, अनंत कोटि ब्रह्मांड एक ही कुटुंब है. Because all of us are on that one Parabrahma Paramatma only expressing. He only is playing the play of all of us. Your Vedantic Dushti se. Only Vedanta can unite people in its true sense understood. Right? And lived also. Today, in our second class of Vedic Mantra Dhyanam, in the sequence of our Rishis, which are the Rishis, Gayatri Mantra we chanted, Agastya Rishi we have done. Then Kashyapa Rishi we have done. Then Atri Rishi we have done. Then Bharadwaja Rishi. Then Vasishta Rishi. Yesterday we did the Vishwamitra Rishi Gayatri. Today we'll learn the Gautama Rishi. Big stories are there, but cutting short, only few things we are seeing about it. So the Gautama Rishi is there in Vedas, also in Purana Itihasas also. And in Katha Upanishad, Yamaraja addresses Nachiketa as Gautama only. Yatha cha varnam prapya atma bhavati Gautama yoni manye prapadyante sharirattvaya kalpate sthanu manyenu sayyanti yatha karma yatha shrutam. So the Gautama Rishi is there, Veda Kala, Ramayana Kala, etc. also. Okay. About this Gautama Rishi, what are the few things we can understand? He is one of the great rishis, one of the Sapta rishis, and Ahalya Gautama story is one aspect. And then his ashrama is special, where So many devatas and rishis used to visit it, and he is a great tapaswin. With that tapasya, he got the anugrah of all the devatas. And the story is that the Gautami Nadi, Godavari, has come because of Gautama Maharshi's tapasya. And he has given the Dharma Sutra Granthas also. Okay. And Gautama Maharshi, Smarana Upasana will give us Jnana Vruddhi, Tapasya. And he has lived life of Dharma, so Dharma Nishtata. He is a great worshipper of the Gurus, Guru Krupa. So too, with all together, that great Adhyatmika Purogati we have. So, so many mantras, the Gautama Rishi is the uh, mantra drashta. And in that Gautama Rishi, Gotram, whoever are the people who have come, they are called Gautamas. Some of them are the knowers of great yajnas. Some are the great knower of the mantras. Some are the Dharma Pracharakas. And some of them are the Brahma Jnana Pracharakas. That's how the Gautama Maharshi and Gautamas, Rishi ke parampara mein aane wale, in this way great saints of all time. In the Ramayana Katha, that Indra coming in the Gautama Rupa and troubling that Indra, that Gautama Maharshi Patni Ahalya. Maharshi gave Shapa to both of them. Then Rama goes and touches with his feet, and that stone Rupa mein, that Ahalya was there, she is liberated. So all of that shows the tapashakti of this Gautama Maharshi, etc. So in Brahma Purana, his stories come. Padma Purana, his stories come. Skanda Purana also, very exhaustively, the Gautama Maharshi kathas come. Such is his greatness. And then the Godavari river, the famine happening on the earth, everybody were suffering lack of food. It is Gautama Maharshi with his tapasya. He invoked the, what do you call, the yajnas, he has done the yajnas, etc. So much of the food came. Seeing that the other rishis got jealous, then they create a cow and send it to these Gautama rishis. Whatever the place, when he tried to ward it off, that cow dies. Then a gohatya sin is incurred to him. What is to be done? Only when the Ganga comes and flows through and he takes bath in it, then only he can be freed from a Gohatya dosha. So Shiva Tapasya he does, Bhagavan Shivaji releases that Ganga from his Jata Jota. So Gautamaji moving ahead, then Gangaji following, etc. In this way, that Ganga which has come from Shiva Jata as a tapasya of Gautama Rishi is called Gautami, which is called that Godavari Nadi, where you see Triambakeshwar temple, where this Gautama Rishi has done his tapasya. So in this way, great tapasvi, great Kshama Yukta, Dharma Yukta, Bhakti Yukta is our this Gautama Maharshi. We will salute him, then we will chant his again Gayatri mantra. Again for him also, Mahatapasaya Vidmahe Dharmanishthaya Dhimahi Tanno Gautama Prachodayat. Remember him and chant this mantra Gayatri. Vidmahe meaning Dhimahi Prachodayat meaning already told. So Mahatapasaya Vidmahe Dharmanishthaya Dhimahi Tanno Gautama Prachodayat. तन्नो गौतम महर्षि ऐड कर लो, महर्षि है ना. सो महातापसाय धर्मनिष्ठाय महर्षये. ओम परब्रह्म स्वरूप परमात्म स्वरूप श्री गौतम महर्षये नमः. ध्यायामि आवाहयामि स्थापयामि पूजयामि. समस्त शक्त्योपचार भक्त्योपचारादीन समर्पयामि. छत्र चामरादीन समर्पयामि. गायत्री मन्त्रेण जपादिना तोषयामि, नमस्करोमि, प्रार्थयामि। ओके। ओम महातापसाय धर्मनिष्ठाय महर्षि। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम महातापसाय विद्महे धर्मनिष्ठाय धीमहि तन्नो गौतम महर्षिः प्रचोदयात्। ओम श्री गौतम महर्षये नमः। नमस्करोमि तव चरणौ शरणं प्रपन्नोऽस्मि प्रार्थयामि। मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि समस्तबाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रून् निर्मूलनं कृत्वा आत्मानुभवं प्रति प्रचोदनं कृत्वा आत्मानुभवम् अस्मिन् जन्मनि अतिशीघ्रगतिना अस्मिन् क्षणे एव प्रदेहि। सनातनधर्मस्य भारतवर्षस्य वैदिकसंस्कृतेः संरक्षणं शत्रुनिर्मूलनं विश्वव्याप्तिं कुरु कुरु स्वाहा। ओम श्री गौतम महर्षये नमः। 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 ओम श्री गौतम महर्षये नमः. In this way, Veda Mantrocharana, Rishi Smarana is done. Happy? I am too happy. You also should be happy. Please be happy for my sake. Nice. In this way, so many rishis are there. We are going to see. है ना, अंगिरस महर्षि का हम देखेंगे, याज्ञवल्क्य महर्षि we will see, वैशंपायन महर्षि we will see, व्यास महर्षि का तो अभी देखा ही नहीं, we will do that. शुक महर्षि also we see. After that, all the bhaktas, है ना, the Narada Maharshi is Maharshi and Bhakta, the Prahladas, at least 10 to 12 of the Mahabhaktas, you know, the Ambarishas, the Markandeya. Markandeya also is Maharshi as well as Mahabhakta. All of them are going to come, join every day one mantra. Then Mahayogis also we remember, the Patanjali Yogi, etc. Mahasiddha Purushas also, whoever are there. Whichever we can remember, all of them, at least one more month, 30 कम से कम तो होंगे हमारे गायत्री मंत्र. Till I am satisfied, I am going to do all of them. Then the women, great saints and sages, उनका भी 10 दिन हम करेंगे. 10 दिन या 20 जितने भी होंगे. Some of them we saw Durga, Lakshmi, Saraswati, all these Saptamatrukas we have done, almost Dasha Mahavidyas we have done. If I find the Navadurgas, Ekadasha Rudrani, and then all the Maha, yeah, Maitreyi, the Maitreyi Brahmana, Maitreyi is a Mahabhakta only. So that so many Jnani female characters are there in our Itihasas, Puranas, Vedas. The Gargis, the Maitreys, so many. We will take up their stories also precisely, and through Gayatri Mantra, Vidmahe, we know you, Dhimahi, we meditate on you, Prachodayat, we pray to you. These are only three things we have to know. Know them, do Upasana and meditate, ask them for the best. Keep on doing it, continuous. Then some of those devatas who are free, they will bless us, and that's enough for us. Isn't it? Nowadays, it is so famous, somebody is in need of medical help. They send the advertisements. Whoever are kind, compassionate, they, of course, go through the realities, check up, then they contribute. हो जाता है. So we are also like that. We put application to all the avatars, gurus. कोई ना कोई तो बचाएगा. All are doing their blessings to us. And our purpose is in this channel is to bring to the notice of all audience in this way our Sanatana Dharma with its Shruti Smriti Purana Itihasa has so much to offer to us. Let us receive it. Let us make use of it. Let's evolve. That is the purpose of this channel and all these activities. That's the work Lord has given us. We are humble servant of our Guru, our Lord, Gurus, and also the Shruti Mata, Sanatana Dharma. Okay, friends. Now the third aspect of Vedic, क्या कहते हैं, common sense thought today is so simple. This is what it is. What he said just now, extension of that only is our common sense thought. What is it? Reduce being at the gross level of mind of emotions, projections, senses of perceptions, and body of unwanted exertions. Reduce them and increase living at the level of buddhi. Utilize the buddhi. The purpose of buddhi is to gain jnanam. Go on gaining the jnanam. And in that also, be cautious, be careful. There are two jnanams that are possible. One is obviously the bhoga jnanam, which so plentifully, abundantly, everywhere it is freely given. The other one, obviously, is the Yoga Jnana. We here strongly, strictly, orderingly recommend that with the intellect, only the Yoga Jnanam you go on increasing, not Bhoga Jnanam. Otherwise, we'll be tempted by that and we'll be distracted into that, then we'll destroy ourselves. In spiritual parlance, the destruction is missing the opportunity of human being to realize the self. As a human, we are here to realize the self and be liberated. उसके लिए कोशिश नहीं करना ही डिस्ट्रक्शन. In that you might have, through your bhoga jnanam and working for it, so much of wealth, etc., you might have heard of this world. Name and fame you might have heard. But all of that of an individual only, of the ego only. Where is the universal self's identity in that? With all those achievements, still I am different, the world is different, I am the upadhis, I am the jiva, and I am sukhi because of these things, and one day they go away, I will suffer, and one day I die. Where is glory in all these achievements? Isn't it? Nothing, no? Therefore, reduce, make it zero. The bhoga jnana procurement. No, only the yoga jnana. Go on gaining, daily exposed to yourself to that. So Vedanta Ukta, what is the Tattva Jnana Vishayas? Bhakti Yukta Ukta, what are the Bhakti Jnana Vishayas? So to the Ashtanga Yoga Jnana, Karma Yoga Jnana, collect all of that. Then understand what is the purpose of each one of them. Then properly सबको integrate कर लो. Then in our own life, where do we stand now? And what are among these things required for me to do? Come to that personal clarity, taking the help of the Guru. Like, you are listening to these classes from so many years. How much ever I speak from any number of Shastras, again, it is in your hands to grasp all of that and plan out for yourself what are your sadhanas and do them. No individual student or sadhaka should give up this individual responsibility. You know, further take the help of the Guru for discussion, take the help of Shastra, sab to hai hi. But finally, have I come to my clarity that this is what is ultimate goal? In that, though, there is no difference. For all of us, the goal is the Brahmanubhuti only. Then these are the sadhanas. The step by step sadhanas also are common. Then, personally, where do I stand? Depending on that, my sadhanas are these. When I am at the extreme laziness level, then the karma yoga is my sadhana. When I am too much of bhogi indulgent level, then the bhakti yoga is my sadhana. When I am too much of upadhi tadatmya, the ashtanga yoga is my sadhana. When I am calm and quiet and gathered myself to myself, wherein no interest at all in the world. Avana? Just like we are seeing in Gita. The last but one, shloka 71st of the second chapter. Vihaya kamanyah sarvan nispruhaha nirmamaha nirahankaraha. If one has mastered them, then for us, that tattva shravana, tattva manana, tattva chintana, and tattva dhyana, tattva anubhuti. Okay? So, live at the intellectual level, gain all the yoga jnanas, sort out from all of that goal and means, and immediately what is to be done, and joyfully, enjoyingly, relaxedly keep doing them. While doing them, aim at the results, because for the sake of result only we are doing it. But whatever the result comes, there understand it that it is because of my efforts. Therefore, too much result comes, need not be excited. Too less result comes, don't be worried. From there, what is my next stage? Keeping that in mind, then keep traveling. Like when you are aiming at Badrinath. So after certain distance, you will know your speedometer or dashboard, how many kilometers I traveled. Or outside the signpost or the stone, it will tell us. So it shows you are on the path. So you have covered this much distance. Then further you have to go. In the same way, whichever the evolutionary results are happening, accept gracefully. नहीं हो रहे So then pray to the Lord and try a little more. Like you tried for 1 year to develop that viveka. आ गया, thank God, then go to next step of vairagya. नहीं हुआ, then for 1 more year you try. Who knows, one full life may be consumed only in developing the genuine viveka, not a temporary viveka in the class or while reading the book. Viveka is a permanent experience. Permanently, I mean the Viveka of what is Satya, what is Asatya, what is Nitya, what is Anitya. Brahman alone is Nitya and Satya. Everything else is Anitya and Asatya. Certain हो गया उसकी इस बात में पक्का हो गया. That's called Viveka. Some people it takes 3-4 lives. But in spite of Viveka, still because of power of vasanas, we may be towards the worldliness. Therefore, Vairagya required. That Vairagya for some people it may take 10 lives. While achieving the experience of Vairagya, he may be studying Shastras intellectually, he might have reached to a great height that I studied all Upanishads, all Gita, like you and I. पूरा उपनिषद पढ़ रहे हैं, गीता पढ़ रहे हैं, बट कितना वैराग्य है? Studying all Shastras is not compensation for not having vairagya. Same time, vairagya नहीं हुआ अभी तक, therefore I will not study Shastras. Also is not right. While studying the Shastras, we are kept in touch with the goal and means. वो तो चलता ही रहना पड़ेगा, खुराक है वो. But in the actual practical experiential evolution, vairagya has to come to us. Atyashrami, vairagi. है ना? All the Yeshana Tyaga. It's a process. Slowly we are given the seeds. Never ever we heard about them. Now at least we have heard that there is a stage of para and apara vairagya. Think about it. Apara and para vairagya. At least suna. Then slowly a time will come in some lives where we accept the need of that vairagya. At that time we start developing it. Then in some time we become paka vairagya. The real vairagya. Not in this type as we are. Wherein sometimes we are in vairagya, but most of the time again we are into the worldly raga dvesha. That is not vairagya at all. Vairagya matlab 100%. In spirituality, everything is 100%. 70-80, 70-30, 60-40, 50-50, ऐसा नहीं होता. If you are vairagi, you are vairagi permanently, once for all. Isn't it? तृण समसिद्धि तीन गुण त्यागी कही यथात सो परम विरागी. बस. In the same way, the control of mind. When you are in the class, it is the grace of our GURUPARAMPARA, the Lord, that our minds are held and we are given this knowledge to our intellects. And when Rama says to Lakshmana, Suniya tata mati mana chitalai, Torai maha sab kahau bujai. Then at that time Rama blessed Lakshmana for Lakshmana to have his mati mana and chitta attentive to listen to Rama what he is saying. Okay. In this way, in each of these things, we will take time to grow. It's a continuous process. So our Shastra Shravana Dhyayana, by giving us the goal and means, keeps on inspiring us, and the other sadhanas from whatever the level we are, we try to grow to. Main thing is पूरा picture clear होना है. इसलिए कह रहे use the buddhi for the yoga jnana to know the knowledge about the goal and means, make a clear picture. Then keep on doing them. As the good results come, sustain them, aim at the next one. The result has not come, thoda inquire karke, become little more honest, more genuine and more clear. And any time and every time and all the time, finally the Ishvara Krupa for the removal of Maya, we have to go on seeking. In this way, the life should be so certain as to where we have to reach the goal we know, how to travel we know, and where we are now that also we know and we are traveling. And what are our weaknesses also we know, strengths also we know, and we have our Guru and God at the time of pitfalls for us to protect and guide. When we say we know everything, we are not even egoistic also there. We know because we have to know, and we are traveling. And we know our weaknesses, mistakes happen. There we are at the feet of the Lord, surrendering to Him, asking Him for forgiveness and strength and wisdom. इस तरह से मस्त हमारा जिंदगी होना चाहिए साधना में. dekh lo. If you have caught this point, do some homework and be certain. And thus, in the dignity of living the life purposefully, every day and if possible, every moment, starting with every day. No, today is last day of this month, 31 May 2026. So, how much maximum I utilized my time for sadhana? Feel it. Again, from tomorrow, new month, check out for yourself maximum time. This is how we have to, with wisdom, live. With the goal in mind, means in mind and working in that. How long we continue to be ignorant, to be vague, to be taking the wrong things as the goals. थोड़ा ऊपर के आना चाहिए. And lucky to us, ready made. What should be the goal? How we have to travel? Ready made. All the Shastras are given to us by our rishis thousands of years back, by following which from then till now millions of people have crossed this ocean of samsara. We need not find for ourselves that new things also. जो already पढ़ा बताया, जो लाखों लोगों को तारा, आप उसको follow करो बस. Remember, the ancient Shastras, the glory of them is that every time they are proved to be correct only, whoever have followed them. No need to write new Shastra. Even if somebody writes new books, it's all the old material in the new bottle, that's it. There's nothing new talked about the moksha. याद रखो कि नया रिलीजन आया है, एक नया महात्मा बाबा आया है और नया बता रहा है. नया may be in his language, नया may be the examples which it takes, but there's no naya about moksha. No? It is always same. Like that, food you eat may be different, but the tongue is the same from that time till now. उसी जीभ से आप खाते हो ना, वही कान से सुनते हो, है ना. You may use your ear pods, ये वो, that's different. But listening from ear only, has it changed because the times have changed? You take the air from the nose only, unless asthma is there, unless the nose block is there. It is always the same. अरे थोड़ा टाइम्स बदल गए हैं, लेट अस चेंज, कल से ना कान से हम हवा लेंगे, ऐसा नहीं होता. In the same way, the morals, the ethics, the spiritual goals, the means, they remain always the same. Like I'm talking to you in English, but what I'm talking is Vedas only. Bhasha changed, but the thing is same. Therefore, we are so lucky. बस उनको पढ़ो, फॉलो करो, मुक्ति मिल जाता है. जितना किस्मत वाले हम हिंदू सनातन धर्मी हैं, I don't know about others. One Gita you study and realize it, that is enough. Sthita Prajna Lakshanas are enough. I am talking so many Shastras as a seva. That who will come to which class, I don't know. Everybody should be benefited. That work the Lord gave me, that I am doing. For me and you also, among these many Shastras, from some particular Shastra or the essence of all Shastra, the Sara has to be got and we have to do that sadhana. Ultimately, sadhana se moksha aapko aur mere ko. So in this way, use the intellect, become yoga jnani and plan out and work out. Thank you. Om 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 Sahana Vavatu Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Om Yairime Guruvi Purvam Om Shankaram Shankaracharyam Om Nidaye Sarva Vidyanam. Om Shruti Smriti Purananam ओम व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय ओम गुरुपुंगव पुंगव केतनते ओम ब्रह्मानंदम परम सुखदम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः. संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्य बोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्ति विश्वध्यात्मिक प्रगत्यर्थं धर्म संस्थापकानां नित्य निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि मंदिरादीनां पुनर्वाप्ति तेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यंतर शत्रुविघ्न शाश्वत समूल निर्मूलन पूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्ष पुरुषार्थानां सुसंप्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां संकल्पित सत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयाः तेषां हृदये परब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधनाप्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्करभाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधनाप्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे। ॐ नित्यानन्दं निराधारम् पारायणम् अथ द्वितीयोऽध्यायः। सेकंड चैप्टर, फर्स्ट थ्री मंत्रस। ओम युञ्जानः प्रथमं मनः तत्त्वाय सविता धियः अग्निर्ज्योतिर्निचाय्य पृथिव्या अध्या भरतु युक्तेन मनसा वयं देवस्य सवितुः सवे सुवर्गेयाय शक्त्या युक्त्वाय मनसा देवान् सुवर्यतो धिया दिवं बृहज्योतिः करिष्यतः सविता प्रसुवातितान्। Sixth chapter, last mantra. Powerful, beautiful, wonderful. यस्य देवे परा भक्तिः यथा देवे तथा गुरौ तस्यैते कथिता ह्यर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः। यस्य देवे परा भक्तिः यथा देवे तथा गुरौ तस्यैते कथिता ह्यर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः प्रकाशन्ते महात्मनः। तो यस्य means mumukshu, yasya means jignasu, yasya means atyashrami, yasya means eshanatraya tyakta, yasya means sannyasi. Deve, in the Lord, the one for whom in the Lord. And who is Deva? Jyotis Swarupa, Swayam Jyotis Swarupa. Who is Deva? Parameshwara. And who is Deva? Satchidananda Rupa. And who is Deva? The one who is discussed so far in this text. Yata prabandhena darshita akhanda ekarase Sachidananda Paranjoti Swarupini Parameshwara. So this Deva is Parameshwara. He is Paranjoti Swarupa. He is Sachidananda Rupa and he is Akhanda Ekarasa and he is the one. So far been the theme of this text and every of the Upanishadic text. So is Upanishad ka, हर एक उपनिषद का थीम रूपी अखंड एक रस सतचित आनंद परंज्योति स्वरूप Parameshwara is the Deva meaning. So whenever you are chanting this mantra saying Deva, or that Deva can be Rama or Krishna, these 4-5 things should be remembered. One, he is the one spoken in all Upanishads. Second, he is Akhandekarasa. Third is Sachidananda. 4, Paranjoti. 5, Parameshwar. If you keep this in mind, then any Rupanama of the Devata takes you to the ultimate. You need not struggle or fight about the difference in Devatas. Each Devata Rupena, that Parabrahma only came in the different times of the history for the different purposes, for the sake of different devotees, etc. To protect all the Aushadis, etc., he came as Matsya Avatar and he gave Matsya Purana. And to bring the earth from the Rasatala, he came as the Varaha Avatara. To support in that Ksirasagara, he came as Kurma. The coming is for different purpose, therefore in different way. But what is taught in and through all of them is Brahma Vidya only. All devatas are Brahma Swarupa and they are givers of Brahma Vidya. You and I, as the students of Upanishad Brahma Vidya, stick to this. Be strong and firm. The students of Upanishads, if they are not firm, and if the people who have never studied these things and are always in their ignorance and delusion, if they are firm, the world will be like as we are. अज्ञानी is firm है और ज्ञानी ढीला डाला है. That is always the cause of problem wherever there are problems. Like in the family, the head of the family should have jnana, that how the family should run financially and together. And in the jnana, he should be firm and guide everybody. Then the kutumba will be happy. He is not firm and everybody is selfish and those selfish fellows are firm, then the house will collapse on. Isn't it? It's very sublime, sensitive thing it is. Anyway, luckily, Aikamatya Suktam you have already chanted in the morning. So here the firm resolution should be there to you and I. What is it? Hai Eki Parabrahma. He alone through his Maya Shakti is in so many Devata Rupa. And in every Devata Rupa, the Rupas different, names different, time of arrival is different, the Leela done is different. And expressions are different. Rama and Krishna, in their expression, so many differences are there in their whole Charita. But behind both of them, the reality is one. Who is he? Yata Prabandhena Darshita. Second, Akanda Ekarasa. Third, Sachidananda Swarupa. Fourth, Paranjyoti Swarupa. Fifth, Parameshwara. This is the meaning of Yasya and Deve. Now, third word, Para. What is the meaning of Para? Bhakti. Bhakti में को para जोड़ दिया. To the sadhana called as Bhakti, the Para adjective is added and it is made as Para Bhakti. What is the Para? Sarvotkrishta or Utkrishta, then Nirupacharita. Para Bhakti is Utkrishta to Utkrishta Bhakti of the highest standard and highest level. When you say highest standard and level of Bhakti by the word Para, it means total surrender. Second one is what? Nirupacharita. Nirupacharita means that which is not moving here and there. Therefore, that which is not temporary, which is not conditional, which is not partial, which is not for any gross or outer result. That is called as para words, second meanings explanation. Nirupacharita is the second meaning said by Adi Shankara Bhagavan for that para adjective. So para means Utkrishta, para means Nirupacharita. Utkrishta is up to the level of surrender. Nirupacharita means not deviated, not reduced to, not for any grosser purposes. Is there anybody like that? Then remember the Hanumans, the Naradas, the Gopikas, etc. उनका अंतःकरण पूरा उस लेवल को पहुंच चुका है. How can I attach to anyone including me? If I have to have devotion, it's only to the Ishvara. उनको बात पक्का हो गया. जो पक्का होने के लिए जो डिस्क्रिमिनेशन चाहिए, डिस्क्रिमिनेशन के लिए जो डेटा चाहिए, द डेटा वी आर कलेक्टिंग नाउ. We are at the data collecting stage. After collecting the data, when we do discrimination means contemplation, we understand that only one Lord is there. After that, we are always tuned to Him only. सेवा करना है तो किसको करना है सेवा? To only one. Why? Because He is one without second God. प्रेम करना है किसको करना है? भगवान को, क्योंकि He alone is there. तो ज्ञान पाना है तो किसका? भगवान का, because He alone is there, one without second. And identify करना है तो किससे? Only with that one Lord. How can you serve anyone when there is nobody? How can you love anybody when nobody is there? How can you have the knowledge of anybody when nobody is there other than Paramatma? And then how can you become identified with when there is nobody other than Paramatma? What clarity you and I are going to have as we are collecting this data when you do the munching or when you do the contemplation on this. That stage here it is said. Para Utkrishta, Para Nirupacharita. हो गया? Then Nirupacharita Bhakti hi. Etad Upalakshanam. This Para is equal to Utkrishta, Nirupacharita or the Upalakshanas of the Bhakti. What you have to have is Bhakti. And what sort of Bhakti if it is asked? Para Bhakti. It should be Utkrishta and Nirupacharita. And we have to keep this knowledge in our mind and keep practicing. Remember, this last sloka of this Upanishad, which we are studying for more than 1 week, and the 71 mantra of Gita, which we are studying for such a long time, and the Mandukya Upanishad, these sublime slokas, all these are the highest of the subject we are given in the right time in our life was we have to attend to it consciously, pulling ourselves from all our distractions and totally grasp that knowledge. We cannot forego it. Again, पता नहीं फिर ऐसा महान समग्र श्लोक कहाँ से फिर से पढ़ने को मिलेगा. मिलते होंगे, फिलहाल तो मिल रहा है ना. Isn't it? That shloka, Gita, which we are going to study, Vihaya Kamanyah Sarvan Charati, Nispruhaha, Nirmamaha, Nirahankaraha, Sashanti Madhigachati. Can there be any shloka more beautifully summarizing the entire sadhana than this? Because of our consistency from last 600 days, Bhagavan has blessed us with that knowledge. Here also, because of the so many days of listening, we are given the crux of everything so clearly. We are giving that time to understand it thoroughly. So para is Utkrishta and Nirupacharita Bhakti. Then Etad Upalakshanam. This is the Upalakshanam. Utkrishtata and Nirupacharita is the Upalakshanam, are the adjectives to what we are supposed to have called as the Bhakti. What it means practically, experientially, Shankara Bhagavan says, Ki Achanchalyam. What is the meaning of Parabhakti? Is Achanchalyam. In our Bhakti, there should be no Chanchalata. Hai. Chanchalata is in what? Chanchalata is in our purpose. Chanchalata in the somebody else other than Bhagavan, we start giving more importance. Any number of Rupanama of the God, if you know that God is one without second, is okay. And it is very subjective again, like when I do Rudra Abhishekam, when I do Vishnu Sahasranam, when I do Lalita Sahasranam. Hai. I must know that Rudra and Vishnu and Lalita are one Parabrahma only. Then there is no problem. If I don't know as one Parabrahma, then in my own mind I have disturbances. What will Lalita Mata say if I only do to Vishnu and not to her? And what Vishnu will say or Shiva will say when I do Lalita? That unwanted mental questions will come. In that case, for that person, only one. You select which Devata and stick on to it. And don't hate other Devatas, they are meant for other people. You do your Lalita, why do you hate Shiva and Shiva Bhaktas? That is a waste of your time and mind. तो इस तरह से very clarity is given 100 times. We have seen it. I know you are matured. Need not again and again listen from me. You have heard sufficiently. But the data you have to collect and contemplate for your clarity. Now, one is achanchalyam, word used. Then second is shraddhacha. Achanchalyam shraddhacha ubhe yatha. Achanchalyam shraddhacha ubhe. The meaning of para bhakti is chanchala rahita bhakti, shraddha yukta bhakti. In that chanchala rahita bhakti, we are not shifting again and again from one to the other. The another meaning of chanchalata is ek din itna 100% high level of bhakti that you are totally surrendering. And the next level 0. जैसे अपने क्लास में वन डे वी कम एंड लिसन विथ सो मच ऑफ अटेंटिवनेस कि मुझे डर लगता है कि यू आर रियलाइजिंग टुडे एंड टुमारो यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू कम एंड द अदर डे you have not come only. That is a proof that all bhakti shraddha got. Chanchala rahita. This type of chanchalata, wherein we are losing that inspiration, reducing, diluting, mixing it up with so many things. ये सब नहीं रहना. And holding on to that one ideal. Second is what? Shraddha. Shraddha always is taken to the Saranagati level. Shraddha is a word, needs to be explained. To what 5 points we have to have Shraddha? That already many times explained to you. Okay, then the nature of Shraddha is what? शास्त्रस्य गुरुवाक्यस्य सत्यबुद्ध्यावधारणा सा श्रद्धा कथिता सद्भिः या वस्तु लभ्यते. Always remember Shraddha in the existence of that Lord. Shraddha in the Shakti of that Lord. Shraddha that this Lord is listening to my prayers. Shraddha that He has power and Karuna to bless me. This is called as Shraddha. With that in the heart, whatever said in the Shastras, the way of doing Upasana and Prarthana, we are following it. See that beauty of these two words, Achanchalyam and Shraddha. Somebody is no more Chanchala. He is having Achanchalata, that he is a Bhakta of Krishna or Rama. उनमें डिस्टर्बेंस नहीं है, बट श्रद्धा नहीं है वहां. What is the meaning of श्रद्धा नहीं है? So there is no deep felt meaning of feeling in the heart that every day he has to do the upasana, every day he has to do the prayers. ये सब नहीं है. वो पूछा का इंटरव्यू में बोलता है हाँ मैं किशन का भक्त हूँ, और किसी का भक्त हो क्या नहीं, कोई जरूरत नहीं है, आई एम कृष्ण भक्त. सो ही इज अचंचला. But does he have the Shraddha that every day is worshipping, every day is praying, etc.? No, nahi kar raha hai. Therefore, not enough to have only achanchalata, sthirata, but we have to also have the Shraddha. That is the meaning of Parabhakti. So, achanchalyam Shraddha. ओके च उभे, ये दोनों मिलकर परा शब्द का और एक अर्थ है. परा इज उत्कृष्टा, परा मीन्स निरुपचरिता. इन दैट परा देर इज अचंचलता, एंड दैट अचंचल भक्ति इज विथ फुल श्रद्धा. श्रद्धा वी हैव एक्सप्लेन, एंड इट इज ऑल द टाइम केप्ट इन माइंड. Okay, then as much we have this achanchalya, shraddhayukta, utkrishta, nirupacharita, bhakti to the Deva, who is Deva already explained. Same way, yatha, जैसे उस देवता में है तथा, in the same way, in the same way, in the same way, ब्रह्म विद्या उपदेष्टरि गुरव अपि. Same type of shraddha bhakti we have to have on our guru also. Now, Bhagavan Shankara doesn't miss the crucial things. Here he is defining the Guru. Who is the Guru? Brahma Vidya Upadeshtari Guru. He is the Guru who is teaching us the Brahma Vidya. Everybody can be the Guru here and there for those Vidyas, but those Vidyas won't give us moksha. Therefore, if you want to call them as Gurus, then Brahma Vidya dekar moksha देने वाले गुरु को सतगुरु कहो, but differentiate it. Don't equalize this Brahma Vidya giving guru with any guru who is teaching you the outer worldly vidyas. They are required for your vyavahara, but they are not same like this, the Brahma Vidya guru. And once we have come to moksha marga, in which Brahma Vidya is the only thing to gain, the teaching guru is there in our life. You don't want any other pursuits of the life, then why you need to go to any of the guru? No need. जब अब तक जिसने सिखाया उनको थैंक यू करो. Like I'm talking to in English or Hindi or Telugu. Oh, whoever have taught me, my namaskar to them who taught me this language. हो गया वो. Chantings I do. Whoever taught me, thanks to them. But I always remember that Brahma Vidya giving my gurus. Guru Tattva or Guru Parampara or one Guru. Therefore, Tatha Brahma Vidya Upadeshtari Gurau Api. है ना, यस्य देवे परा भक्ति यथा देवे तथा गुरौ. Up to this is explained. Now what is next? Tad ubhayam yasya vartate. Tad ubhayam yasya vartate. Para bhakti, where there is no chanchalata, total shraddha. These two things, when they are there, fully there, in both of them, the Parameshwara who is defined and the Brahma Vidya Upadesha giving Guru. Whoever has got these two, tad ubhayam yasya vartate, tasya, of him only, example is given. Tapta shirasah jalarashi anveshanam vihaya yatha sadhanantram nasti yatha cha mumukshitasya bhojanad anyatra sadhanantram na evam guru krupam vihaya brahma vidya durlabha iti tvaranvitasya mukhya adhikarinah mahatmanah uttamasya ete kathita अस्याम श्वेताश्वतर उपनिषदि श्वेताश्वतरेण महात्मना कविना उपदिष्टा अर्थाः प्रकाशन्ते स्व अनुभवाय भवन्ति. Now it's a big sentence. Patiently I have to explain to you every word and bring to your notice the whole thought that is conveyed, basically for the sheer joy of knowing how glorious is the thinking of our Shankara Bhagavan and our thinking of our Shwethashwathara Upanishad. Then you will be, if you have that honesty of your heart, egolessness, you will be accepting this surprising and joyful guidance. वो तो फिर subjective है. So tomorrow when we come, every word while explaining how beautifully Bhagavan Shankara is summing up that when you are so much burning in your body with charcoal or angar, other than the jalashaya, there is no other thing which can give respite. Fire engine ki tarah. In the same way, other than Brahma Vidya, there is no way for respite from this samsara. So that Vidya is given by this Guru. by the grace of God. So the one who, having gone to that Guru, by the grace of God, worshipping whom, to him only, इन संसार रूपी अंगारों को बुझाने वाला ये ब्रह्म विद्या अनुभव में आता है, not to anybody, not to everybody. Therefore, here, not mere academically coming and listening, but most beautiful inner qualities of Shraddha, Bhakti, all of them we have to create. And though it is said that for him it becomes cause of anubhuti, actually it should be from this side that when I have these qualities, definitely I get that anubhava. So, what is the thing to be understood from both these two versions? Tomorrow we are going to see. Tomorrow, maybe if not, maybe one more day, we'll spend in completing this Upanishad. Right, friends? Yasadeve Parabhakti is a mantra to be chanted every day for inspiration, information. Om 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 Purnamadaha Shruti Matre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Let us spend some time for our Gita also. 20 minutes या 10